Hello and welcome back to the house in Fata Morgana. I don't have much to add to what I already said last time, so I think we're going to jump right into it. Right, we're about to go eat with the swordsman. Here he is.
I see that. I've been waiting. I saved you a couple seats, so go on, sit down.
Thank you. That's not a suspicious scene at all, but okay. This is unbearable.
What's the matter, Mel? You've hardly touched your food. Lost your appetite?
I've never been a very big eater.
No? Then why don't you give the rest to your friend here? It's a bit bland, but it's possible. Wouldn't you say?
This pressure is nothing if not overwhelming. How does he expect anyone to eat with air so tense? And Mel refuses to even look at him. Considering he's the reason Mel's involved in this at all, I can understand not wanting to make eye contact. Or even be in the same room.
Are you not going to eat either? Don't worry, there's no poison in it.
The thought never even crossed my mind. Why would you think I would be concerned about my meal being poisoned?
It was only a joke.
I don't see the Lord anywhere.
He's gone back to his manor.
I thought you were his bodyguard.
He's a lord. He is more than one god.
Why did you invite us to supper?
Is there any reason I shouldn't have?
There are plenty.
Such as?
Sorry. The deep voices always get to my throat. Especially just starting off here. And all these different guy voices. Not so easy. I imagine anyone would feel a bit overwhelmed dining with the Lord's personal bodyguard. Like that. In fact, I'm surprised you two knew each other at all. Let alone were on good enough terms to share supper together.
You haven't told this man anything, have you, Mel?
Nothing. All I told him was that you were the Lord's bodyguard.
I see. You want to know what kind of terms we're on?
Well,
we're accomplices. Such a shame this was how your reunion had to turn out. You finally get to see him again, only to learn he's a criminal.
wait, what are you... What crimes might you be referring to?
Take a guess. What sort of atrocities do you think we're committing?
What is he doing? Why would he tell you that? He wants to gauge my reaction, I assume. I have to choose my words carefully. I can't say too much, but I won't get anywhere saying nothing either. How should I handle this? Oh no. There's gonna be a choice, right? We can't say nothing, that's true, but... I have no idea.
All I'm asking you to do is guess. Just say the first thing that comes to mind.
You're putting me on the spot, telling me my friend is a criminal and asking me to guess his crime. Did you honestly think you would get any sort of answer out of me?
You make a fair point. Then allow me to change the question. If you found out a friend of yours was a criminal, would you still be able to be their friend? That question makes you uncomfortable too. Consider it a sort of sideshow to liven up our mere.
Liven up?
Don't take it too seriously.
It would depend on if they feel guilty about what they've done, and if they have any intention of making penance for their crimes. I mean, we know what he's done, and that this is what Michelle thinks about it, but if we're going with a totally hypothetical question, I would say it depends on the crime. No? But yeah, Michelle also makes a fair point, of course. And Mel, well, he's someone who would be ashamed of any wrongdoing he might or might not have participated in.
I see.
What about you? If you had done something you knew to be wrong, would you be ashamed? Would you make penance?
Maybe. Maybe not. You have one hell of a friend here, Mel. Michelle, that was your name, wasn't it? Do you have any other friends?
What kind of question is that? I don't have many, no.
Any in this land?
No. Why do you ask?
I don't have any friends here either. Or maybe I never had any at all.
Maybe he wants to be your friend, Michelle? Somehow, I doubt that. Yeah, I guess not.
Any family?
I left home some time ago.
Are they too far to visit regularly?
Why do you want to know?
I'm in a similar situation myself. I thought it might be nice to find some common ground.
I find it difficult to take him at his word.
So you made the long journey all the way out here so you could see him?
That I did. This is just a small detour in his travels. That's what you told me, isn't it?
That's right. How very gracious of you to go so far out of your way for him. Oh, and Mel, I have a question for you as well.
What kind of question?
Think of it like a little game. You're standing on the edge of a cliff. On your left is your sister, and on your right, him. They're both about to fall. You can only save one of them. Whose hand do you grab? Surely this isn't the first time you've heard the scenario proposed. It's not real, it's just hypothetical.
Okay, but is it just a game or is it a threat?
Don't take it so seriously. Come on, it's just a game. You know that, right?
You don't need to answer. As he said, I am only here to see him. When I heard there was going to be a festival, I requested permission to remain until then. If that displeases you for any reason, I apologize. But hypothetical or not, a question like that makes it uncomfortable for everyone involved. Or are you trying to make him feel concerned?
Not at all. It was merely a question. I never meant to make him uncomfortable. My apologies. Now, I suppose I should take my leave, as it seems my presence makes it hard to enjoy the food. Relax, I'm not staying here tonight. I won't get in the way of your reunion anymore. You said you would be here until the Harvest Festival? They're supposed to be putting on quite the impressive event. Look forward to it.
May I ask you one thing before you go? What do you think of the nun? Aren't we a bit direct here?
Are you very close to her? I am not close to anyone.
I suppose that can be true, but... well, that wasn't helpful at all, was it? So, yeah, thank you. I was hoping to handle it better than that. But I just can't seem to keep it together around him. I'm really sorry. I can hardly blame you. Thanks. There's something really unsettling about him. I can't say I disagree. What was the deal with that question anyway?
The cliff one?
Yeah. I think it's best if you don't linger on it. Any way you look at it, he had to be... Never mind. Anyway, keep your eye out. You probably want to be extra careful tonight. After all that, I'm scared he might be up to something. There's no saying where he actually went. I'm with Mel. I have a bad feeling about what he might do. After a conversation like that, it'd be crazy not to be on alert. That would be wise, yes. I plan to head straight back to my room. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Do you really think he'll be able to get his key? I still can't bring myself to believe there's anything between him and the Saintess. And the Lord's pretty much always inaccessible.
Does the Lord say anything when you're all together?
Such as?
Anything at all. Something to give me some idea what kind of person he is.
Sorry, I've got nothing. I usually keep my mouth shut when I'm with them, and they hardly talk to each other either.
I see.
Sorry. I'm pretty sure you've already heard this, but the Lord's an incredibly suspicious man. I'm not sure he's capable of trusting anyone at all. So it's not really a situation where I can go up and ask him about his personal life. After several failed assassination attempts, among other things, he's just grown to be suspicious of everyone around him. If someone's walking up to him and he even thinks they might try something, that's all it takes for him to have them beheaded. As a person, his reputation's awful, but he has done a ton to improve the city's economy. So the merchants and artisans think he's alright.
And, out of curiosity, what is the Lord's name?
Huh? Oh, you don't know that either? His name is Jean-François Barnier. Okay, that is France, isn't it?
What?
That name doesn't fit him at all.
Not one bit. He does not look like a Jean-François.
Okay. Could that mean he's not the Lord then?
No, the Lord is the only other person who did enough to earn Morgana's wrath and be on the receiving end of her reconstruction wish. It has to be him. But between this and the nun being named Marie, things are starting to get a bit muddled.
I mean, that's the thing, think about it. The mansion was in different places, so it would make sense they don't have all the same names as they did in other places where there are different names due to different languages. But then would Mel and Nellie make sense? I don't know. This is all weird. Someone noticed that that maybe that dream Michelle had would explain that this is not. They're not really back in time. This is not a real place. But I mean, it doesn't make sense either way. Like, you cannot really explain any of this logically in all its details. So I don't know. Hold on a second. I think I've heard the name Barnier somewhere.
There was a diary in the library when I lived in the mansion, as I recall. Written by someone named Barnier. Actually, now that I think about it, the same diary also showed up in Mel's next life. In it, he was complaining about not having gotten the larger of the family estates.
And a bad harvest, I think. That was one of the books your family sent you, right?
Actually, that was the one book they didn't. It was already in the library when I arrived.
You think he could have written it?
And here I thought it was just the scribblings of a disgruntled noble. If the book really is that old, I'm amazed it was in such good condition for so long. We can't be more than 100 years behind our own time, so it's not inconceivable it would still be in good shape then. But Mel came back many hundreds of years after that. It's almost like it was frozen in time.
You know, I think time actually may have been stopped during the times the mansion wasn't present in the living world. I kept it clean, yes. But one person going around dusting wouldn't be enough to keep it from falling into disrepair over hundreds of years.
Just what on earth is that mansion?
The big question.
Is it also a part of Morgana's miracle?
What's the matter? You've just been standing there, staring off into space.
Oh, sorry. I get lost in thought.
You seem to do that a lot. Just go off into your own world. I swear you've got to be more absent-minded than me. That's not important though, I guess. Anyway, so I've been trying to think of ways I can help, but... Sorry, I haven't been able to come up with anything.
It's fine. I'm simply glad to have you on my side.
Sure. Well, I should get back to my room. If you have any good ideas, let me know.
I will. I should head back too.
Tricky. I know we don't have much time, Michelle, and that concerns you, but try not to agonize over it too much.
Sorry. After how well yesterday went, it just feels like we've come to a screeching halt. Honestly, I'm having trouble processing everything.
How about, for now, we just focus on the immediate issues?
I suppose.
To start with, we're going to want to talk to the nun again tomorrow. We might have an easier time of it if we brought Mel or Nellie along. She'd probably be more inclined to believe us about the observation tower if it came from them.
That might work. Though it presents another potential problem.
What if she doesn't believe them? It could put the two of them at risk. And there's also the chance she's not involved with the swordsman at all, as she claims. In which case, convincing her doesn't get us any closer to getting the truth out of him. Maybe it would be better to approach it from the Lords. Did you hear that? It came from over by the window. Maybe it's a cat. Giselle, please. We wish, but I'll go check. Not gonna scream. Damn it, there's someone in there. It's a ghost. There's a ghost out there. Get away from the window. Hurry, you don't want it to possess you. Calm down. Your scream startled me far more than anything. How am I supposed to calm down? We have to go find Mel and get another room. We can't stay in this one any longer. No way.
I don't think it was a ghost. In fact, I'm going after them.
What? No, you can't be serious. Michelle! How did I mind jump to ghost? Probably just an intruder.
I'm pretty sure they went this way.
Let's go back to the mansion. You're chasing a ghost. You're out of your mind.
You know, now that I think about it, she's essentially a ghost herself, afraid of another ghost.
That too.
I think I saw movement in the bushes over there. Is this the one?
You found me. Is that who I think it is? Be a good boy and pretend you never saw me. Got it? I'm off.
Hold on.
Go after her.
Stop, please. I want to talk to you.
You stop. Why are you chasing me? For the record, I wasn't breaking in for nefarious reasons. So you don't need to take me into the guards.
I'm not going to report you. All I want to do is talk.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Well, I do, so please stop.
What's your deal anyway? You some kind of creep?
No.
How the hell's a man chasing a woman down a dark road not a creep?
As if you look any less suspicious.
Screw off and stop chasing me, damn it.
And stop running.
Is someone there? Perfect. Help! Please, I'm being chased by a strange man.
What are you?
He's going to do terrible things to me. Of course. Of course it's her. Is this as bad as it looks?
It's worse.
What's going on here?
Wait a minute. Don't do anything rash. I can explain. I'm completely innocent.
Maria?
Well then.
Things are suddenly looking better for us.
So it would seem.
Does that automatically make it better? I mean, are they talking just about the fact that it's Maria and that she's here, or what? I didn't expect to see her after what we've seen so far of this world, time, whatever, but... oh well. What are you doing here, Maria? Wait, are you... is that you, Pauline? What? They know each other? And she called her... ah.
So I was right. That is your name.
That is my earthly name. I had been wondering about this before, actually. If maybe she was like a birth name was Pauline, and then she changed it when she became a nun. Let's see if she explains why she didn't like tell us that. Which could have explained, but it is not who I am now. I am Marie. I no longer go by that name. Marie, that's your name. That's a fucking laugh. You're joking. I am not. And that outfit, you become a nun or something? That part of the gag? That's why you call yourself Marie, huh? Name suits you a hell of a lot better than me. The Virgin Mary's namesake grows up to be a whore, while sweet little Pauline grows up to be a genuine Virgin Mary. What do you say? Want to take my earthly name, and I'll take yours? You don't have to be so crude.
This seems like it could go south very quickly.
That reminds me, I heard word there was a saintess or whatever at the church here. That you? A saintess. That's just what people call me. I don't actually consider myself a saint. Pure as ever, I see. If it were me, I'd let them put me up on that pedestal, bask in their worship for a while, then swipe all the tithes and get the hell out. You're unbelievable, Maria. Oh, I'm just kidding. Don't take what I say so seriously. What what did you come here for, Maria? Maria? It's tricky with all the names, This has me all confused. Are they now all French or not? That's what whores do. We come and go. We're anywhere and everywhere, and then we're gone. You do realize this is a church, right? I know. Sacred ground, no place for a dirty old prostitute like me, I'm going to hell, yada yada. I didn't say that. I would prefer you refrained from working on church property. I was on my way out, in fact. But then that white-haired dude came after me.
I do believe you tried to break into my room first.
Well, you keep your mouth shut. You tried to break in. What for? What's it matter for? What's it matter what for? I'm a whore. Maybe someone hired me. Or maybe I came to pillage the tithe box.
Was it the Lord? Is that who you came to see?
Huh? Why would you assume the Lord of all people? There are plenty of other men in need of my services.
I thought there might be something between you two.
Just getting straight to the point as always, aren't we? Well, we don't have much time, and that is just the assumption we make. There's nothing between us. Everyone's denying their connections to each other. Okay, so... Thing is that everything that happened after Morgana's death is kind of her doing, so it would be influenced by what Morgana experienced, what she saw, not necessarily what was truly happening. Then again, Pauline also denied that Pauline was her name. So, yeah, you cannot believe anyone. Wouldn't be surprising if they're all just lying. I mean, in case of Pauline, in terms of having a relationship, for her it makes sense to deny that. Although isn't lying also a sin? Oh boy. Humans. So, since you're here, Maria, do you want to stop by my place for a bit? So you can grill me about what I'm here for? No. I will admit I'm curious, but if you don't want to talk about it, I won't try and force you. We just haven't seen each other in so long. I'm sure we've got plenty to catch up on. Come on, surely you can stay for tea at least. They don't call you the Saintess for nothing, huh? You'll even invite a whore into your house for friendly chit-chat. I wish you'd stop calling me that. You're an old friend who I haven't seen in years. It's only natural to want to catch up, is it not?
They're old friends.
Not sure that exactly applies to us, you know. But sure, why not? Though, to tell you the truth, I have no idea what the hell we'd even talk about. so I'll agree to come on one condition. White hair here comes with.
Who? Me?
You can't let this opportunity go. Now that we know the nun is Pauline, we might be able to get more out of her.
That's fair, but still.
I'm not sure how comfortable I am bringing a man into the house with only girls.
And I'm not sure how comfortable I am going. What's the big deal? You afraid he might turn feral?
No, He ain't that kind of guy. You've got nothing to worry about.
You seem to trust me quite a bit for someone you just met.
Not so much trust, more like the air you give off.
Air?
You don't look like you've got the balls to do it.
What did you just say? Damn it. That stings worse than she has any way of knowing.
Don't let it get to you. There's nothing you could do about that. Well, what are you waiting for? Go on, get your butts moving. Okay.
I'm not sure I like where this is going. Giselle's right though. This could be a good chance to get some new info on me.
Huh?
What is it?
I just remembered.
Something vital?
She called me a creep. In the third door, she kept calling me a creep. It just occurred to me now that she was talking about me like that behind my back. I can't believe she would do that.
Let it slide for now. It's something she does in the future, after all.
I'm not a creep, am I?
Well, considering what you were like at the time, I can't really blame her for thinking that.
I wish I could erase that phase of my life entirely. Even I get shivers thinking of the maid me.
I honestly don't think it was that bad myself.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Please do. That maid outfit, though, is quite alright.
Oh boy. Yeah, but this situation is a bit weird. What? We're going to Nellie's. Oh right, the nun is staying with Nellie usually. Yeah, what a group.
Oh, hello, dearest Michelle. What brings you here so late? Did you come to see me?
Who's the pipsqueak?
She lives here. I took her in. Oh, it's a strange lady. And she's wearing almost nothing. Are you not cold in that?
Girl, you don't make it in this business worrying about the cold.
What kind of work do you do? Your clothes are really pretty colors, like something a princess would wear.
In a way, I am kinda like a princess. A wicked princess who goes around seducing.
Maria, She does not need to hear that.
Oh, what's the fuss? I'm just giving her a glimpse of the real world.
And you think now is the time for that?
This isn't awkward or anything.
Also, what's this dearest Michelle about? You do a thing or something? Seems a bit young for you.
No, that's just what she calls me.
That's what I call my brothers. He's my number 2 brother, but we're not related. My real brother's back at the church. He's got the same color hair as me, and we look a little alike.
Oh, really? Must be a pretty good-looking fella if he's related to you.
Of course he is. I wouldn't let him be my brother if he didn't look good.
Guess that's how it works. That's quite the assertion, Nelly.
It's so lively in here.
I'm stranded in uncharted territory.
Oh, I bet you're stiff as a board out there. Relax. Deep breaths.
You're asking the impossible.
Alright, well, sit down and make yourselves comfortable, everyone. I'll go make some tea. And something to snack on while I'm in there. It's a girls' night in. This will be fun. Why is Michelle here, though?
You have no idea how much I wish I knew.
Oh, that's not important. But you know what is? 3 girls, 1 guy. That's gotta be rough. Actually, make that 4 girls. Huh? Why would that be rough? Tell me, you've got 3 girls in 1 room. What do you think they're going to be talking about? Love, romance. And there he sits all alone in a pink cloud of girl talk. That sounds uncomfortable. And we get to watch him twist and squirm. That sounds like fun.
What do they think I am? Their plaything? I didn't just sense you smiling too, did I?
Oh, no, not at all. I was just thinking I feel kind of bad for you.
Why don't I believe you? We don't have time for this. Morgana's still locked up in that tower, even as we speak.
I get where you're coming from, but I don't think this will turn out to be a waste of time. All 3 of them have ties to the men with the keys. We could very well learn something from their conversation that could lead to a breakthrough.
Yeah, it is those 3. Exactly those 3 girls. Didn't even realize that there for a second. I guess because for the 3rd door, for Jacopo, I was always more thinking of the white-haired girl, but you know, it has to be Maria.
So, I say we participate, see where it goes. What's this? Already friends, you two? Yep, I like this new lady a lot.
She's a sweet little girl. What's not to love?
You know, that kind of makes me jealous. It took you a long time to warm up to me, Nelly. What? No, it didn't. I don't think. I don't know. It felt to me like you were keeping your distance. Well, you know, it's not easy to work up the courage to talk to a real-life saint. Oh, Nelly, you know it's not that big a deal. I'm not even a real saint. So, what's the conversation? Love, romance. How about your taste in guys? Oh. Do you have anyone? A crush? A special someone? You do, don't you? I am the servant of God the Father. So no, I do not have anyone. Oh, come on, we won't tell. Promise. Forbidden love, so romantic, so exciting. You know, I think you should go fast, Nelly. I like princely boys. My brother is the closest thing to my ideal. Oh, and I mean my real brother.
You don't say.
And you, Maria? What kind of guys do you like?
Is she going to say the ones with money? Me? I like me a nice, subservient man. Someone who knows I'm in charge.
Subtlety isn't her strong suit, huh?
Why not someone you can always count on? Or encouraging and supportive, or sweet and kind? Someone like that would be...
Guys like that only light your little tween girl's fires.
Things get a little more complicated as you get older.
Life stops being quite so simple. So you start wanting to find someone who'll make the daily load of shit even a little bit easier to swallow.
Really? I'm not sure I want to grow up anymore.
Yeah. Although I guess that's partly a result of who I am, so who knows? Maybe you'll have it a little better.
I hope so. Okay, now it's your turn, Sister Marie.
Me? I suppose I could tell you who my favorite angels are.
No, it has to be someone real. You have to have someone.
I already told you.
There's someone else who hasn't gone yet. I can go after that, can't I?
Who else is there? Really? You know, it's not a half bad idea.
Agreed. I want to know too.
No dodgy answers either. What?
What kind of girl do you like, Michelle?
Well, you're not supposed to bring me into the conversation.
Lighten up, loosen up, let us have it.
It's a very complicated, personal matter.
Then how about we make things simple? Turn it into a choice.
A choice?
Of the three of us, who ticks the most boxes on your complicated tastes?
That face, Nikki.
Don't think too hard about it. Just pick one. Me? The teensy tiny one? Or the nun? Who will it be?
You're not really going to make me choose, right?
What on earth have I gotten myself into? The way they're staring at me. I'm not getting out of this.
Just say you got a girl.
Circumstances don't matter.
No!
Okay. Okay. Choices are Maria, Nelly, Pauline. I already have someone, or I am not interested in women. All very fair choices. Twisted blind. Okay. Using up all the last save slot. I don't know if that's ever happened to me in a game with so many slots. But yeah, that's the only right answer. I already have someone.
What, really? That's no fun. You can still tell us what lights your fire at least, even if you've already got someone. Loving someone is a beautiful thing. I will pray for God to grant you both his blessing. What's she like, though? I want to know. Tell us about her.
What's she like? She's always smiling. She's a very cheerful, energetic person, the opposite of me in many ways.
So is she staying at the mansion with you?
No, I am here alone.
Does she not feel the same way about you?
Unrequited love, is it? You poor thing.
It won't be cheap, but I'll keep you company for the night if you want.
She loves me too.
Then why isn't she here? If you're a couple, you're supposed to stay together. Did you leave her behind when you left?
Circumstances prevent us from seeing each other right now. I can always feel her there, by my side. But I can't see her.
What circumstances? Now, Nelly, don't be prying. It's a personal matter, one I'm sure isn't easy for him. Will you ever be able to see her again?
I have faith that I will. Because when I see her next in the flesh, I need to take her by the hands, look her in the eyes, and tell her something very important.
Michelle. Is she somewhere really far away? Or is there something else getting in your way?
Women are fickle creatures, though. You may think she'll always love you, but spend enough time apart, and who knows how those feelings might change. We're not as bullheaded as you guys tend to be. While you're here, away from her, she could find someone else she likes. Or maybe she already has.
I would never.
Her feelings will never change. She has spent more time waiting for me than you can possibly imagine. Though there were times she lost sight of what she was waiting for, deep down in her heart, she never forgot about me. I know that for a fact.
I don't buy that sickly sweet her love is eternal crap one damned bit.
It's short-sighted, ignorant.
People change. Their feelings change.
It's the ones you think you care most about who will inevitably stab you in the back one day. That's what people do.
You've just never had the pleasure. But one day, you will. You'll taste the bitterness of betrayal.
Is there anyone in your life you care about more than yourself?
Not a one.
You wouldn't understand what we have together then. But someday, if you ever find someone who means that much to you, I think you'll come to understand that it is possible to love someone even if they do sometimes cause you pain.
You're telling this to a whore. That already has me out of the running.
I don't think that's true. Anyone can find someone, no matter who they are. It doesn't matter how old you are, what kind of work you do, or if you're a noble or a peasant.
Oh, come on. You're making it sound like I'm the bad guy here.
In this case, she might actually be more mature than you, Maria.
Oh, shove it.
Now that Michelle's answered, it's your turn.
Yeah. Was it actually a good thing that they brought us here? Like the chance to talk about our relationship will make them all think more about their relationship, the ones that we're interested in knowing about? Couldn't have gone any better, surprisingly. But okay.
What? Do I really have to? You do. Everyone else has answered. Like I said, I don't have anyone. Oh, don't forget about the tea I made. It's going to get cold. Anyway, I'm more interested in catching up with you, Maria, than talking about boys. What happened after you left?
All right, sure. We can talk about that. Damn it.
An orphanage?
Yep. Neither of us had parents or family, so we were raised in an orphanage.
Beyond the second door, Pauline had a family and seemed to be quite well off. I guess that's not the case here.
But that's also what I've been wondering. If a lot of these reconstructions are what Morgana wished for, like she couldn't know all the people in the lives of the men. Maybe she knew. No, even then, like how would she know even these three? Unless she looked out of her tower and saw them somewhere talking to them or something. It's not possible that she conjured up everything basically to the way it was before, which also explains why there would be differences. I don't know. Again, doesn't have to make sense. Guess that's not the case here.
So you grew up together then? Sister Marie's never told me about her childhood friend.
What, her childhood before?
I don't like to talk about the past.
Not the best of memories, after all. I'd say we're both lucky we made it this far in life. You still keep in touch with that shit heap of a director?
No, don't talk about him like that. He's not a bad person.
Yeah, I know.
In your mind, everyone's not a bad person. He isn't, really. But yes, he stops by occasionally to check in. He was the one who set me on the path to becoming a nun.
He always was fond of you.
Perfect little angel you were. I doubt he liked me any more than anyone else.
Compared to you, I was a damned gremlin.
You were a naughty girl, weren't you, Maria?
The naughtiest girl around. I'd throw rocks at the walls, making all these little holes, and one time I even filled the director's shoes with dog shit. That would make anyone angry. I wasn't always a little twat, mind you. The director either loved you or hated you. There was no middle ground. And if he didn't like you, life was hell. He'd make you go without supper or force you to sleep outside. Shit like that.
That's awful. I had no idea he was doing that to you. You could have said something.
Like that would have made a difference. You adored the damn director. You never would have believed me over him. Once you put your trust in someone, you refuse to believe they could be anything less than perfect. Completely blinded by faith.
I don't...
You do. The only reason you're willing to believe me now is because it's been so long, and because there are other people here.
This would probably be a good time to step in, Michelle. Change the subject or something.
I feel kind of bad for her. Wait, did I click over something there? I looked away for a second. No. So, how long were you two together?
Until we were around 10, I think. Does that sound about right?
Sounds about right, yeah. I got fed up with everything and ran off. Ended up at a brothel. Been a whore ever since. It's been, what, 10 years now? I'm practically a veteran.
Did you like life at the brothel better than the orphanage, Maria?
Between the two, I'd take the brothel any day. There, I've got friends and colleagues. Although,
I did lose a whole bunch of them 4 years ago. Oh. Oh, okay. Then, yeah, that would make more sense why Maria was part of the story, I guess.
4 years ago?
I remember hearing word of a brothel raided by bandits around that same time. Was that where you worked, Maria? Yep, and what a nightmare that was. I mean, why the hell would you raid a whorehouse? Why not go after some noble's estate or the damn lord for that matter?
A brothel raided by bandits. 4 years ago.
What's the matter? Trying to make those forehead wrinkles permanent?
I know I shouldn't be surprised, but I'm beginning to think Maria might have had some contact with Morgana in life as well.
Oh?
4 years ago would make Morgana 12, and where was she then?
Ah.
I have a question for you, Maria. Was there a girl by the name of Morgana at that brothel?
You know Morgana?
So my suspicion was right.
Yeah, Morgana was there. Me and the other girls looked after her together. But after the bandits razed the place, I never saw her again.
What a travesty that was.
It was chaos. Only a handful of us even survived. I figured she'd either been killed or sold off somewhere. But if you know her, that means she's alive, right? That's great to hear. I've been worried about her ever since. Michelle, Morgana's the saintess's name, isn't it? That's what you told me.
Huh? Saintess? That's right, Nelly. That is indeed the name of the person who performed your miracle.
And she's locked up in the tower now.
Locked up?
You told Nelly all that nonsense too, Michelle? It's not nonsense. Mel told me everything. It's all true. He feels terrible about what he's done, but he can't set her free by himself. Now you too. We need the other 2 keys. The Lord has one and his bodyguard has another. After learning the truth, I knew I had to tell you. But I was too afraid you wouldn't believe me. And if you didn't believe me, something bad might happen to Mel.
It's not good to tell lies, Nelly.
And the same goes for your brother as well. What?
The Lord stores his valuables in that tower. That's why it's locked up and you can't get in. Or are all 3 of you after his wealth?
Of course not.
And you, Michelle, you need to stop planting those strange suspicions in. See, this is exactly what I was talking about. You haven't changed one bit. You won't even give someone the time of day if they're saying anything that contradicts someone you've decided you trust. Can the watchtower, was it?
Can you not bust the door down? I'm still lost as hell here. But the long and short of it is, Morgana might be in their tower.
She is, yes. It might be possible to break down the door with a dozen or so people to help, but that's unfeasible. Besides, opening the door isn't our only objective.
So, we need the other keys.
Correct.
It's not true. He would never do that to someone. People think he's scary and mean, but they're wrong. He's a sweet, respectable man. He would never lock up an innocent girl. Even though everyone else is saying he would. If I don't believe in him, then who will?
So you are more than acquaintances. If you really have that much faith in his goodness, then tell us that after you've seen what he's done. Pauline.
Assuming, hypothetically, there really is someone in the tower. There's nothing I could do about it. I'm a nun. I have no real authority here. I'm just a pretty face.
Nevertheless, he started this to help you. So if you tell him to stop, he might actually listen.
Please, Sister Marie. Help us set the saint free.
Your ability to trust someone so completely is actually pretty amazing. But if you let it turn onto blind faith, it'll come back and bite you on the ass.
Could I please ask the two of you to leave?
An old friend of mine might be being held prisoner right now. And you expect me to just scamper on home? Go.
She is a little too innocent, perhaps. But I don't think her faith is entirely blind. You are a woman who is capable of making decisions for herself. I know you are. Yes, you've placed your complete faith in one man. But that doesn't stop you. That hasn't stopped you from considering what you should do with your own life. You were never short-sighted.
We only met yesterday. What could you possibly know about me? Give me some time. Until tomorrow. Time to think about what to do.
As you wish.
Okay. So, is all that really true?
It is.
How do you know any of that, though?
Because What story should I go with this time? Should I use the letter again?
Forget it. That's not important. The pipsqueak ain't one to go throwing around accusations like that for shits. Point is, I'll take a word for it. And if we get the door open and it turns out there's no one there, no harm done.
So you believe me?
You're not lying, are you?
No, I'm not.
Then that's that. Frustrating part is, winning over a whore isn't going to get you very far toward fixing anything.
That's not true. Just knowing you believe me is reassuring.
If you say so.
Could I ask you something? You did come here in search of the Lord, didn't you? He has the third key, without which we cannot get into the tower. And my gut tells me you are the one who's going to make that possible.
Why would you think that?
Because you have a very strong connection to him. You may think I sound crazy, but your souls are inextricably bound together.
Our souls? Don't even joke.
I know how it sounds, but that's the only way.
Okay, you got me. I'm done lying. You're right. I came here looking for the Lord. There are rumors going around saying he's been seen coming in and out of the church here. So I figured I'd take the opportunity to cave his fucking skull in.
You... what?
What you gonna do about it? Call the guards on me?
No, I won't. But tell me, why do you want to kill him?
Why? What? Are you not from around here? Well, you should know he's one hell of an aggressive ruler. I won't deny he's done wonders for the economy. The city's a great place to be if you're a merchant. Taxes are lower than anywhere else, and all you need is enough money and you can buy citizenship. But for the people who've lived here our whole lives, the poor, the peasants, those who need the most help, it's only getting harder to stay afloat. The gap's getting bigger by the day. While the main streets looking lavish and lively, people are literally starving to death on the back streets. He tore down this vineyard that's been around for generations to make room for more shops. And sure, you can import some damn fine wine from some other city, but where does that leave everyone who can't afford it?
That reminds me, in the third door, he rents some other company's factory out of business for his own profit. Different businesses, same practices.
Yay, capitalism!
Giselle?
The merchants, especially those who came in from other cities, get treated like kings, but the Lord still has plenty of enemies.
I see. So you're someone who doesn't think highly of him, then?
Pretty much.
What would killing one man accomplish, though?
Not much, probably. It'd make me feel a hell of a lot better, though.
Do you not actually know the Lord in person, then?
I've met him before, so I know who to look for. But that's about it. There's none of this, what you call it, inextricably linked soul scrap. No fucking thank you.
Maria says she's met him. And Morgana mentioned seeing prostitutes at the Lord's manor when she was first taken there. Could she have been one of them then?
Changing the subject a bit, there's something I wanted to ask you about Pauline. Frankly, her being a nun, it doesn't make a damn lick of sense to me.
What do you mean?
I mean, this isn't what she wanted with her life. When we were kids, at the orphanage, she wasn't exactly this pillar of faith. We said grace before meals, but only because those were the rules. All ceremony, nothing more to it.
She appears to be quite devout to him. Devoted to me.
I'm thinking something had to have made her that way. Forced her into the role. The girl I knew was pretty unexceptional. Okay. Had her head in the clouds though, so we never really got along. But she was always talking about how, when she left the orphanage, she'd find the perfect man, fall in love, get married. Wait, before she said she was still a kid when she left the orphanage and it was like 10 years ago. How did they even recognize each other? I mean, for women the facial features don't change as drastically as for men after puberty often, but still, would I recognize someone I've known in elementary school and haven't seen since? I don't know. Unless they were very memorable to me, I guess. You could practically see the hearts in her eyes. They'd buy a comfortable house, have a few kids, maybe get a dog. It'd be a happy family, warm, peaceful. And every time she told me this, I'd snort and tell her she needed to get herself a more original dream, at which point she'd start crying and calling me mean.
Wow, Maria was an impressively jaded 10-year-old girl.
She was a girl in love with love. And now she's a bloody nun. I guess it kinda makes sense as an extension of her unwavering trust shtick. But I mean, come on, surely she could have chosen someone better to put that trust in. Anyway, I guess what I'm trying to get at is, as unreceptive as she was back there, she wasn't doing it maliciously. Now that I have not that I have any right to defend her after all the shit I gave her about it.
You know, you're making it very hard to tell whether you like her or not.
Don't think too hard about it. Just sticking up for an old acquaintance. Anyway, I think I'll head back. As concerned as I am about Morgana, there ain't much I can do. Guards aren't gonna believe the rumblings of some whore Especially not when she's making accusations about the damned Lord. That part's gonna be the real bitch, I figure. If there's anything I can do, let me know. You can find me at the brothel in town. Well, I'm off. It's late. I'm not sure how safe it is for you to be wandering around in the dark alone. Maybe I should accompany you. Don't worry, this is my home turf. And besides, if someone did attack, I'm pretty sure I could outrun you. And overpower you at that. The worst part is, she's probably right. But... oh. It's better to be safe or if you're certain very well. What? What? Huh. So I will assume... okay, so... normally I would go with it's better to be safe. But knowing her, like she wants to... she wants to do things herself. Her way, she thinks she's stronger than the men anyway. Like... I feel like with her, like the way her character is, just agreeing with her would be better. But honestly, I am not quite sure. But anyway, time-wise, I think that's enough for today. And I'm just gonna mull that over a bit. I mean, the way this game's worked so far is that if you choose the wrong thing, it will either dunk you into a bad end immediately, or give you the chance to choose something else, I think. Did we have that before? Anyway, yeah, I'm going to stop this here for today. I don't know why I didn't expect Maria to be here. Of course, she is the third person we need to talk to get all the keys. I kind of forgot, I suppose. She's a fun character in a way. Yeah, but we got far with this than I would have expected. But yeah, still some loose ends and no clear plan on what to do. Well, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And until next time, bye bye!